Please rise in honor of the Glen Allen High School graduating class of 2024. standing for the presentation of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the singing of our national anthem. The colors are being presented by Henrico High School's Navy JROTC Color Guard. I would like to remind you that during the playing of the national anthem and when the colors pass in front of you, proper respect is rendered to the flags by standing. Gentlemen, please remove your caps and hats and placing your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce the senior class president, Addison Zacharias, and we welcome her to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Davenport. On behalf of Henrico County Public Schools, our faculty and staff, and the class of 2024, I am pleased to welcome you to the 12th commencement exercises for Glen Allen High School. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. I ask that the audience please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. Mrs. Christy Kinsella, Henrico County School Board, representing the Brooklyn District. Mr. Ryan Young, Henrico County School Board, representing the Fairfield District. Reverend Roscoe Cooper III, Henrico County School Board of Supervisors, representing the Fairfield District. Dr. Amy Cashwell, Henrico County Public Schools Superintendent. Mr. Reginald Davenport, Principal, Glen Allen High School. Mrs. Adrienne Harris, Associate Principal and Junior Class Administrator. Miss Barbara Bonner, Assistant Principal and Senior Class Administrator. Mr. Jag Jagodinsky, Assistant Principal and Freshman Class Administrator. Mr. Christopher Clement, Assistant Principal and Sophomore Class Administrator. Jamie Goldberg, Director of School Counseling. Mr. Scott Mewborn, School Librarian. Mrs. Allison Carroll, Innovative Learning Coach. Yusuf Shakru, Class Valedictorian and Student Speaker. Maxwell Sargent, Most Valuable Jaguar and Student Speaker. And I'm Addison Zacharias, Senior Class President. You may be seated. At this time, I will turn the program over to our principal, Mr. Reginald Davenport.
All right, thank you, Addison. Ladies and gentlemen, and guests, faculty, parents, guardians, and most importantly, the class of 2024. Welcome to this momentous occasion, the commencement exercise for Glen Allen High School. As a proud principal of Glen Allen High School, I am honored to stand before you today to celebrate your achievements. First, let's recognize the dedicated administrators of our feeder schools who have played an instrumental part and a role in shaping students' educational journey. These tireless educators have prepared our graduates during their early years of education, and their unwavering support continues to be felt today. Please join me in acknowledging their commitment. Mrs. Ellen Gonzalez, Principal Echo Lay Elementary School. Please stand. Mrs. Melissa Hallquist Pruden, Principal of Glen Allen Elementary School. Mr. Robbie Moose, Education Specialist for Teaching and Learning and the former Principal of Hungry Creek Middle School. Mr. Matthew Betke, Assistant Principal of Holman Middle School and the former Associate Principal of Glen Allen High School. And Dr. Leah Wiedenhoff, Associate Principal at Fairfield Middle School and the former Assistant Principal of Glen Allen. Indeed, no journey to excellence is made alone. Our outstanding faculty at Glen Allen High School has been the guiding force behind the accomplishments of this graduating class. Their commitment to academic excellence and fostering student engagement has left an indelible mark on each of you. To our dedicated staff members, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Now, a special recognition. One of our teachers serves in the Virginia State Senate. It is my privilege to introduce the Honorable Schuyler Van Valkenburg. Mr. Van Valkenburg, please rise, and thank you for your service to both education and the community. Now it's time to turn our attention to the unsung heroes, the parents, guardians, and family members who have stood by the graduates through thick and thin. Your encouragement, patience, and unwavering love have been the bedrock of their success. If you are a parent or a guardian of a member of the class of 2024, please stand and so that we can express our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you. At this time, we want to recognize the top 20 students who have performed academically well in this class. These young adults have demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, and character. I will begin with the valedictorian and salutatorian followed by the remaining names in alphabetical order. Please stand and remain standing until all names are called. Audience, please hold your applause until the end. Yusuf Shakru, valedictorian. Isabel Wu, salutatorian. Zoe Baker, Luke Craven, Gabriel Imholt, Annabelle Crowitz, Catherine Limpner, Nathan Myers, Mia Naglieri, Benjamin Perrick, Anjani Ramamurthy, Niru Pama Reddy, Grace Ribel, Allison Romano, Prachi Sunraji, Maxwell Sargent, Julia Wall, Lily Worshbell, and Catherine Zorn. Congratulations. Your hard work, resilience, and determination have brought you to this moment. May you continue to shine brightly and make a positive impact on the world. You may be seated. You're already there. All right. Empowered the future, enrolled, enlisted, and employed. As you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember that education, service, and work are interconnected pillars that shape your journey. First, enrolled. Education is a foundation, whether you pursue higher studies, vocational training, or apprenticeship. Enrolling in learning opportunities expands your horizon. It equips you with knowledge, critical thinking skills, and the ability to adapt to a rapidly changing world. Enlisted. Service to your community and country matters. Consider the military service, volunteer work, or civic engagement. Enlisting in causes greater than yourself foster discipline, teamwork, and a sense of purpose. It is about contributing to something larger or greater, a duty that transcends personal gain. Employed. Work is more than a paycheck. It is a purposeful action. Seek meaningful employment that aligns with your passions and values. When you are an artist, engineer, nurse, or entrepreneur, your contributions matter. Employment provides stability, growth, and the chance to make a difference. Remember, each path, whether it's enrollment, enlistment, or employment, it has values. Embrace them all and let them shape your legacy. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, I welcome Addison Zacharias back to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Davenport. Please welcome Mrs. Christy Kinsella, School Board Representative from the Brooklyn District, to bring greetings from the school board.
Good afternoon, class of 2024, and to our Jaguar families. I'm honored to celebrate with you and bring you greetings on behalf of your Henrico School Board. In preparation for today, I gave my draft remarks to my senior and asked her to highlight only what I should say. With that, she reminded me of two things that will serve the class of 2024 and all of us well as we move forward. One, know your audience. And two, sometimes less is more, like today. So class of 2024, as you begin the next part of your journey, I encourage you to do what you love, be kind to others, and always believe in yourself. Congratulations, Glen Allen High School, class of 2024.
Thank you, Mrs. Kinsella. Please welcome Reverend Roscoe Cooper III of the Henrico County Board of Supervisors and the representative of the Fairfield District to bring greetings.
I am honored and happy to bring you greetings today on behalf of the Board of Supervisors of Henrico County. Dan Smith, our Vice Chair, and the Brooklyn District Representative sends his regrets and his regards as he is in Cleveland with his son, who is playing in the College World Series. That's right, let's clap for that. Class of 2024, I believe that life teaches lessons whether you want to learn them or not. And some lessons that your high school experience should have taught you are: you are stronger than you think, you can succeed in any situation, you can overcome any obstacle, and you can make the best out of what seems like the worst situation. Your journey through Glen Allen High School has been marked by determination, dedication, tenacity, temerity, and grace under pressure. You have persevered, you have been resilient, and you are here today. I want to encourage you to believe that what's ahead of you is greater than what's behind you. What's before you is much bigger than what's in front of you. And I encourage you to engage yourself to exercise the very best of yourself. I concur with the comments of late great poet Maya Angelou, who said, "I encourage you to live with life, be courageous, adventurous, and give us a tomorrow more than we deserve." Graduating class of 2024, your Board of Supervisors are proud of you, we're happy for you, and we look forward to the accomplishments, achievements, and contributions that the class of 2024 will contribute to society. Again, congratulations. Let's give them one more hand clap.
Thank you, Reverend Cooper. At this time, I welcome our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Amy Cashwell, to the podium for a few words.
Good afternoon and congratulations, class of 2024. I am so excited and honored to be with you today as we celebrate this tremendous milestone. As a class, you have definitely left your mark on Henrico County Public Schools, and as you move on, I am confident that you are well prepared to continue life's journey with much success. I hope you'll choose to be leaders, that you'll choose to serve, and that you'll choose to make a difference in the lives of others. The world awaits you. But before you head off to your next great adventure, let's pause to take a moment to see what makes this class the best class.
Something that I'm always going to remember is honestly the staff, the faculty, and just the people. Like, the people here have been super amazing.
My robotics team, I think we had some really good experiences.
For me, I think I'll always remember Battle of the Classes, which is like special to Glen Allen.
Senior Sunrise.
The pep rallies, the football games, the basketball games.
Sitting with my baseball team at lunch.
We got to compete in the We the People competition.
I love nutrition and wellness.
I think I'm always going to remember the amount of school spirit and community that the building always had.
Everybody would get to school a little early, and there would be the band playing in the mornings.
I'll always remember all the things I was involved in, especially marching band, getting to perform at all the football games and play in the student section and everything.
I think I'll remember how Glen Allen, as a community, teachers and students alike, we support not only just like sports or just the STEM field, we support the arts, which I really appreciate.
I feel like a lot of teachers at Glen Allen have impacted me a lot, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Miss Rawlins. Like, she really tried to help us out more than like just school. Like, she'll try to help you with your real life.
I have to definitely shout out Miss Meister and Miss Harnsberger.
Miss Harris, I love her. She's very nice. She's very understanding.
I would say Miss Stevens. She made her class very interactive. It got me, an introvert, to speak out more.
Miss Rhodes.
I think the two main teachers that come to my mind are my APUS teacher, Mrs. Wendell, and my calculus teacher, Mr. Dean.
Oh, definitely both of Miss Steele's have had the biggest impact on me.
Mr. Conway, he is not even like a teacher, he's like our school dad.
Mr. Fenn has had one of the biggest impacts on my life.
Senior FA just helped me develop a lot as a person outside of just his class.
I can't name just one person because I've had a lot of staff and faculty encourage me and stuff.
I feel proud to go to Glen Allen, and so I'll always remember all the people, them just walking by in the hallways, the teachers saying hi. And these are friends for life, and I wouldn't have been able to make that connection unless I had Glen Allen, emphasizing how, important community and friendship and, how special that is.
I think Glen Allen is just so special because of the community that's been created here.
Glen Allen is one team, one family, one heartbeat.
Everyone just really cares, and everyone just comes together when it's really important.
I think we had to go through the tough freshman COVID year, like I said again, and it's just, we were able to go from only texting each other and making friends that way.
But I think throughout the year, sophomore year, junior year, and then senior year, we've seen our class companionship grow and grow and grow.
Everybody gets super supportive, and the school spirit here is huge.
It's easier to fit in at this school. If you come here, you don't it don't just go based off popularity or anything like that. You can just start having a conversation with anybody and they'll just, conversate with you back.
It's the fact that we do not care what other people think about us. We are so easy to just be stupid and be silly, and I love that about us. I love that we are not afraid to be ourselves no matter what.
I feel like we bring a lot more energy than any other class.
We're just smarter, we're more energetic, and we just love our school.
Hi, Jags. Thank you for always being so supportive, and I know everybody is just going to do incredible things.
I enjoyed having this experience with you guys, and I wish everybody the best.
See you later, alligator.
In a wild crocodile.
Thank you guys so much for the past amazing 4 years. I hope you all do amazing and whatever you want to do in the future, and go Jags.
What an amazing video. Can we give another hand for that? Thank you, Dr. Cashwell. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our student speakers today. Our first student speaker is the valedictorian of the Glen Allen High School class of 2024. Earning the honor of valedictorian indicates his hard work, dedication, and excellence in all academic studies. He will be attending Virginia Commonwealth University in the fall to study math and pre-med. Please join me in welcoming Yusuf Shakru to the podium.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, and teachers. It's a great honor to be here and to speak to y'all today. But before I begin, I would like to thank Ms. Muller for not only helping me with this speech, but for also being my only and thus favorite teacher this year. And I'd also like to thank Mr. Stevens, who's up there in the window area, for helping me edit this speech as well. So could we give them a round of applause for just helping? So when writing this speech, I was given a prompt to write about, focused upon a quote about how nothing in life is certain except uncertainty. Now, I didn't initially see how that related to our experiences, but when looking back, not only does this quote have great relevance, it is in fact an accurate description of how high school has transpired for us. We began high school as letters on a screen, keeping our cameras off to not let the teachers know about our mid-class naps, and staying up late calling our friends because it was either FaceTime or jail time for breaking quarantine rules. The high school dream that we were promised by Disney, the fantasy that we were almost certain that we would experience, remained simply that, dreams and fantasies. Thankfully, sophomore year softened up, and we found ourselves back in the classroom with face masks on and hand sanitizer everywhere. Over time, we returned to normal, only for senior year to roll around and throw us all in disarray once again. As life-changing decisions bombarded us from all directions, our ideal visions of the future set at specific schools doing specific majors or at a specific workplace doing a specific job became less and less certain as the year trudged along. We learned that nothing was promised in the real world, and what we imagined in our heads may never manifest itself in reality. However, in the midst of all of this confusion, we strove to turn our present, into a means for removing the uncertainty of the future, pushing ourselves to the limits to guarantee that one college acceptance, or submitting resume after resume after resume in the hopes that our career ambitions would be realized one day. What should have turned us astray turned us into better versions of ourselves, making bewildered freshmen become seniors who are the very definition of the word adaptable, ready to fight for a future not defined by the confusion of the past. As we prepare to enter the crazier and nebulous real world, not as high schoolers, but as adults, we will not be run astray, but in the words of Lana Del Rey, we will be like a barge at sea. In the storm, we will stay clear. Individually, we will succeed. Together, we will change the world. Now, in regards to the class of 2024 as a whole, as our high school careers come to a close, I encourage all of you to reflect upon your senior year as you prepare for wherever the times ahead may take you, whether that means a four-year university, a trade school, the workplace, or enlistment. I am certain that you will all be successful in whatever place you find yourself down the line, regardless of whatever obstacles you have to face on your way to get there. Now, in the words of Lana Del Rey, again, I think I'll miss y'all forever, like the stars miss the sun in the rising sky. It is because of y'all that my time here at Glen Allen, although short, wasn't just 2 years of my life, but instead has left a deep impact on me as a person, an impact molded by each and every one of y'all's unique personalities and experiences. So even though our paths may never cross again, I'm certain that I will see you in newspapers, in journals, and on TV, living your lives to the fullest in the world that needs fulfillment. Let the uncertainty of the world, which has marked many of our shared high school experiences, encourage you to find your ideal future, shaped but not determined by the chaos of the past and the lessons learned from it. Thank you, Glen Allen class of 2024, for having me as your valedictorian. And congratulations, graduates. We made it.
Thank you, Yusuf, for such an amazing speech. Can we give another round of applause for him, please? Our next student speaker has dedicated 4 years to leading the school in as many facets as possible. He is your SCA Vice President, both this year and last, as well as an integral member of several clubs and honor societies. He was selected by the students and staff as the 2024 Most Valuable Jaguar. Please join me in welcoming Maxwell Sargent to the podium.
When I first told my mom and sister the class quote that the officers and I had picked out, they were a little confused. There is only one certainty in life, and that is that nothing is certain. What? Asked my sister. Isn't that a little dark? My mom added. My family is, for the most part, made up of planners. If any of you have had Dr. Sargent for a science class, you might have been able to tell that she is definitely not a fan of the unexpected. So I was raised to always be one step ahead, or however many steps it would take to avoid being surprised at all costs. But being a member of the family of 470 that sits in front of me today for the last 4 years has helped me see uncertainty through a different lens. Uncertainty can be loss. Loss of time from the pandemic that defined over a fourth of our years at Glen Allen. Loss of would-be lifelong friends over a small argument that ended up being the last straw. A loss that you never saw coming. But in the same way, uncertainty can be gain. A surprise visit from the extended family that you've been missing a little more than usual. A shockingly good grade on a test that you definitely didn't study for. Or a 3 a.m. victory royale on Fortnite after 20 games in a row. Something positive and unexpected feels more valuable simply because you didn't see it coming. Uncertainty can be bad, but it can also be good, and can even sometimes be necessary. Uncertainty gives way to appreciation. One thing that I find scary about being human is that we have an inability to let comfort and appreciation coexist. Everything seems best when it's new, whether it's the movie that just came out in theaters or the newest iPhone whose only upgrade is a screen 1 millimeter larger. Things get old and go unnoticed fast. Yet, uncertainty can renew and revitalize that lost appreciation. I know I wouldn't be as grateful to be standing here in person if I didn't witness the class of 2020 graduate while in separate cars on the raceway. I know that at least half of the graduates in this room don't actually know what they want to do with the rest of their lives. But at this point, we all at least know this next step that we're taking after we receive our diplomas in a few minutes, whether it's college, the workforce, a gap year, or something else. That uncertainty, how our lives are always subject to change, can help us appreciate everything we do know now. If we go into our futures set on absolute certainty, we trap ourselves within self-made barriers. That one opportunity to leave your comfort zone that you don't take could be what keeps your sketchbook shoved in a backpack instead of on a museum's walls, or what keeps you singing in your car instead of on Broadway. This isn't to say that uncertainty isn't scary, though. Instead, that the admittedly sometimes ugly realities of uncertainty push the obstacle of comfort out of the way. Unexpectedly missing our freshman year of Battle of the Classes inspired our captains to simply go for it. You don't win all 3 consecutive years of BOTC art without pushing the boundaries at least a little. Unexpectedly being forced to learn virtually made it impossible for us to find our people during the terrifying transition from middle to high school. Even after a year of being Jaguars, we couldn't find a seat in the lunchroom, so instead, we made new friends. Unexpected loss experienced by our class pushed us to come together with charity, with art, with creativity, and for preserving the fleeting memories of all our different high school experiences. Hearing this speech is not going to stop my mom from sending us an encyclopedia of packing instructions for every vacation in hopes that uncertainty will bring us the swimsuits we forgot to include in our luggage. The growth we've all taken from our unpredictable high school experiences shouldn't inspire us to find comfort in uncertainty, because that's not the point. It's okay to sign up for a college major with confidence, or to strut into the job interview that you're certain will become your career. But it's also okay if you realize, after a month or after 10 years, that you aren't happy and that you can do something about it, that it's not too late to make an adjustment or make a complete 180. Uncertainty will come when change is needed to coax progress out of hiding. Thank you. Go Jags!
Under the direction of Dr. Sherry Matthews, Glen Allen High School's choir director, the senior choir members and the select choir members will perform "I Will Remember You," a medley, an arrangement by Roger Emerson.
Let your light
At this time, student speakers and the senior choir members, please join your classmates for the next part of the program. Before we begin with the presentation of diplomas, we would like to remember a student we wish was here to celebrate this important milestone with us. Last summer, right before her senior year, your senior year, we lost a beloved member of the class of 2024, Jabria Nevaeh Brown. Jabria was a beautiful young lady inside and out. She was fiercely loyal to her people and was always willing to stand up for what she believed in. She had a bright smile and a sparkling personality that took over a room. In honor of her memory and spirit, the Glen Allen High School Battle of the Classes made a $10,000 donation to the Virginia Victim Assistance Network, an organization that ensures families of victims of gun violence have access to special resources they need. We would like to take a quick moment to recognize Jabria's mother, great-grandmother, and sister who are here today representing the memory of Jabria. Will you please come forward? To the family, thank you for sharing your precious gift with Glen Allen High School. At this time, we turn now to the part of the ceremony that you've been waiting for, the declaration of graduates and the presentations of diplomas. At this time, please welcome back to the podium Mrs. Christy Kinsella, school board member and a proud parent of a graduating senior.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? That's you, class of 2024. Platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Henrico County School Board, and on the recommendation of the faculty and administration, I declare these candidates of Glen Allen High School graduates with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Will the graduates please turn their tassels? You may be seated.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Kinsella. Before we begin the awarding of diplomas, I have exciting news to share about one of our seniors. Emily Romano is representing Glen Allen High School today at the state track meet in Newport News. She will be presenting her diploma there, and we wish her the very best of luck. I respectfully at this time ask the guests to respect the dignity of this ceremony by allowing the parents the opportunity to hear their student's name. Each family deserves that right. At this time, please, the platform guests, take your positions, and we'll begin the awarding of diplomas.
So we're going to do this, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You might point me. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Maybe a baby step back so that I don't hit you when I go like that. Yusuf Michael Shakru. Addison Meyer Zacharias. Maxwell Victor Sargent. Heidi Abdul Fattah. Mohammed Hadi Samir Abdul Hadi. Ali Mohammed Abdul Latif. Alyssa Ayub Abulmona. Camden Elise Acker. Liam Robert Ackerman. Fatima Guadalupe Aguilar Carrera. Masar Marwan Alamari. Malik R. Aldamari. Zahara Muhammad Al-Sharabelli. Sajjad Muhammad Al-Sharabelli. Fahim Alom. Riley James Ali Morgan. Jamari Eugene Anderson. Miriam Han Anderson. Rushir Bushan Apti. Adam Lewis Arnold. Naya Dejanae Baker. Kaya Elise Ash. Victoria Ann Assessor. Kaya Samir Adale. Khalil Khalid Atala. Al-Sheikh Moammar Awad. Lucille Sinclair Awad. Yaslin Estrella Ayala. Nora Bayramaliu. Zoe Hope Baker. Ajam Yasir Al-Sir Al-Bashir Bala. Tiana Lauren Banks. Ava Jordan Barnett. Luke Michael Barnett. Kenise Mary Margie Bassett. Carly Alexis Bastek. Andrew Sohn Beatty. Avery Grace Bikey. Stephen Tamba Bengu. Alexander Joshua Bittner. Ilya Bondarenko. Andrew Roman Bjork. Lindsay Marie Blow. Aiden Cullen Bach. Jeremy Otto Bodicher. Carla Bonilla. Kayla Diane Boughton. Mariah Camille Bowles. Carter Heath Bowman. Gregor Scott Branson. Anna Kathleen Brooks. Christopher Mackay Brooks. Janasia Michonne Brooks. Emery Madeline Brown. Natalie Francis Bruce. Stephen Wen Bowie. Trammy Bowie. Kyle Eugene Bumgarner. Morgan Elizabeth Bumgarner. William Henry Berger. Jillian L. Causey. Yes, sir. Samaya Alexis Campbell. Elizabeth Frances Canfield. Gray Elizabeth Kaplinger. Abigail Marie Carroll. Frank Palmer Carson. Liam Scott Carter. Abigail Ray Castevens. Haven Riley Cawthorn. Eric Jonathan Cedillo. Elena Madison Champ. Ava Virginia Chance. Haley Jordan Chapman. Logan Joseph Chatburn. Shanor Sohail Chaudhry. Samiha Chaudhry. Tyra Michiko Christian. William Joseph Christian. John Jennings Clarkson. Timothy William Cobb. Julia Noel Cole. Paris Zaire Coleman Cosby. Caleb Mario Contreras. Cameron Miles Cook. Terrell Raymond Cook. Tori Kendall Corbin. Jeremiah Jacob Cousins. You are right. Jeremiah Jacob Cousins. Cody James Cowdrey. Luke Patrick Craven. Lydia Grace Crouch. Avery Hannah Cullen. Noah Austin Dabney. Tyson Kenneth Daly. Christopher Davis. Lemuel Lorenzo L.J. Darby Jr. Gabriel Thomas Das Neves. Raheem Mohammed Dodd. Melanie Alexis Davis. Natalia De La Rosa. Karina Louise DeFazio Rio. Oscar Philip Delgado. Elvin Ezel Deloach. Julia Asuelo de los Reyes. Trinity Jade Dusjardins. Julia Renee Desvernine. Samay Diaz Monroy. Janie Nicole Dickerson. Courtney Doe. Nam Nyuk Doe. Nathan Duong. Sam Walker Doyle. Tyler Hazen Dunphy. Omar Elbana. Omar Mohammed El Shami. Nuhla El Hadi El Zubair. Shira Nicole Emmerling. Meredith Patricia Ertel. Chantel Estrada. Olivia Lauren Ewing. Zainab Malik Fadil. Oakley Paige Farley. Sonia Fatima. Mackenzie Catherine Fitzgerald. Tyler Jackson Foote. Aaron Malachi Fox. Rachel Noel Fries. Sarah Jane Fuller. Chase Gregory Fultz.
Nicole Avelina Nohelani Galapan, Nicholas Charles Gammon, Alexander Antonio Garrett, Jordan Alyssa Gayamagami, Lauren Nicole Gayamagami, Jessie Ann Gilmore, Donna Marcela Hidan Sanchez, Carlos Juan Gonzalez, Isela Gonzalez, Ryan William Good, Brett Paul Goodman, Logan Ann Goodman, Annabelle Kathleen Grain, Micah Lloyd Granum, Anissa Grace Grobix, Leah Tierra Grimes, Edward Shusa Gu, Fisher William Gunn, Jeffrey Finn William Gunter, Alexander Lee Gutierrez, Lord Sebastian Black Hackett, Rayanne Nader Hodges, Spencer Martin Haynes, James Thomas Hall, Jocelyn Christine Hall, Kenzie Cheyenne Hall, Richard Keith Hall, Lance Walter Hartman, Aiden Jackson Hawthorne, Lena Ashley Hawthorne, Zechariah Justice Hayes, Anna Grace Ling Heeman, William Patrick Hemp, Kevin Thomas Henry, Taylor Lane Henry, Jonathan Almeida Ejeda, Andrew Parker Hicks, Sophia Morgan Hildebrandt, Shania Deasia Hill, Tiffany Ho, Hannah Marie Hollinshead, Noah Gabriel Horn, Samantha Christine Horn, Trey William Horn, Erfan Karim Hossein, Madeline Renee Hudson, Madison Elaine Hughes, Peyton Ann Hunter, Jaden Marie Hurt, Bro Karzan Husamaldin, Hashim Hussaini, Noor Mohammed Hussein, Gabriel Anthony Imholt, Callie Isabel Ingram, Connor Michael Jackson, Lucy Claire Young Jackson, Samia Patrice Jackson, Jayla Lachey James, Lena Elizabeth Jenkins, Brendan Samuel Johnson, Brianna Sophia Johnson, Nathaniel Archer Johnson, Brianna Janae Jones, Lindsay Mead Jones, Nakaya Nashay Jones, Sahil Upendra Joshi, Daniel Kadi, Maria Alexis Kane, Sanjana Karuna, Dylan James Keller, Jonah Fisher Kendricks, John Wallace Kearns V, Aisha Fadeen Khan, Sanya Fadeen Khan, Van Kevin Kam, Catherine Annabelle Kennery, Isabel Marie Kinsella, Eric John Clatter, Hannah Laurel Komulainen, Caleb Nicholas Kong, Annabelle Fontaine Crowitz, Matthew Thomas Krug, Jude Kronz, Austin La, Hao DeLa, Jack Thomas Ladd, James Thomas Lambert, Tyler Alexander Lambright, Natalie Jenya Lang, Sean Joseph Larkin, Sophie Elizabeth La Salata, Evan Connor Lasher, Salvatore Austin Lauricella, Anthony Van Lee, Leoncio Andrew LeBron, Jacob Thomas Leclerc, Christopher James Lee II. Mia Linda Lee Bishop. Catherine Ann Lempner. Hallie Michelle Lennon. Elizabeth Ann Leonard. Mary Margaret Leonard. Ava Corinne Lester. Devin Samuel Lewis. Tariana Nashay Lewis. Judson Christopher Lifsey. Aiden Still Lodge. Clark Lopez. Nathan Richard Love. Alina Elizabeth Renee Lynch. Masa Faisal Mahasis. Sierra Duong Kwan Mai. Chloe Elizabeth Manley. Claire Margaret Manley. Sydney Nicole Manning. Evelyn Claire Mardigian. Charles Dan Martin. Delaney Love Martin. Noah Wayne Matthews. Cameron Kemper McLeod. Taylor Mary McCurra. Killian James McDonough. Matt Thomas McElwain. Erica Rose McGee. Olivia Rose McQuiggan. Ian Christopher McKee. Tree Min McKenna. Anitza Michelle Medina. David Bryce Mahegan. Bilal Mehraban. Abdullah Ahmed Majalid. Nathan Alexander Mendez. Alexis Dalis Mendoza. Ryan Samuel Mertz. Zainab Mifta. Aiden Lucas Mikrit. Cameron Grace Milwit. Jordan Elise Montgomery. Trisha Moray. Braden Nicholas Moreno. Brady Michael Morgan. Pierce Alexander Mosley. Simeon Gregory Moss. Makisha Tylin Mowbray. Aryan Ajay Mozar. Justin David Mulholland. Amelia Grace Maluka. Madison Lauren Merle. Ayan Mushtaq. Carl John Baginat Mutia. Nathan Thomas Myers. Noah John Mertil. Harini Nagarajan. Mia Lynn Naglieri. Sunithi Denali Nana Yakara. Amonala Nasimi. Chloe Alicia Takai Neal. Talea Mikkel Nelson. Andrew Lee Wen. Cindy Kim Wynn. Ethan Menhue Wynn. Caitlin Wynn. Phuong Nguyen Brittany Wynn. Hayek Nicolas. Portia Hikari Nishimoto. Jack Henry Nolan. Jameson Chesney Nall. Andrew Kelly Norris. Khalil Nusradinov. Logan Patrick O'Brien. Turner Hurst O'Neill. Nicholas Diatouju Oliveira. Leah Marie Orr. Peyton Elizabeth Owen Spackman. Cade Miller Paddo. Cole Burke Paddo. Shreyas Sai Pagadala. Anna Kathleen Parker. Natalie Marin Parker. Benjamin Matthew Perrick. Lauren Elizabeth Patch. Rushil Jignesh Patel. Sohil K. Patel. Madison Elizabeth Peace Rame. Sophie Alessandra Perlman. Addison Ramsey Arlene Peed. Joenzo Nakist Pete. Morgan Elise Pendergrass. Claire Peng. Emily Ann Pereira. Mario Eduardo Perez Rosales. Tavon Velshan Perry. Dylan Min Pham. Zachary William Picard. Sabrina Bell Pitt. Jackson Bowen Poe. Amaya Maxine Polanski. Natalie Ann Polo. Elizabeth Juliet Popick. Sabrina Tegan Power. Arian Len Price. Jessie Virginia Dilyara Price. Olivia Grace Price. Michaela Brielle Prince. Hannah Marie Prophet. Stephen Pros Prum. James Randolph Pulley. Nargis Kanbar. Misbah Rahman. Muhammad Uzair Rais. Thomas James Riley, or rather, Thomas James Raleigh. Jenna Ashraf Ramadan. Anjani Srinivas Ramamurthy. Farhad Ramatullah. Dariush Ramazani. Rachel Lynette Ramirez. Abdullah Nama Rashid. Sahej Kaur Rothor. Krishnateja Reddy. Nirupama Reddy. Maha Ramani. Grace May Ribel. Jessica Ann Ryder. Samantha Marie Ryder. Hiba Reshamwala. Annabelle Simone Reynolds. Mohammed Faisal Razahi. Tiana Terrell Richardson. Brianne K. Riddle. Alexa Marie Rio Pedre. Artem Y. Rip. Sebastian Gabriel Ritchie. Catherine Cross Ritter. Riley Ann Riviello. Christian St. John Robinson Clark. Caitlin Elizabeth Rollman. Allison Nicole Romano. Maria Catherine Romano. Nicholas Vega Rosado. Marco Angelo Linson Rubio. Jacob Thomas Rudd. Joel Armando Ruiz Chavez. Joseph Ruiz Hernandez. Erin Nicole Samuels. Daniel Santiana. Alejandra Yanisbel Santos Garcia. Prachi Sarangi. Carrie Elizabeth Scarth. Emma Grace Schaefernoth. Emmy Megan Showalter. Selma Selmanagich. Raya Shadan. Maddox J. Sharp. Anushri Ruchir Shah. Lavanya Sharma. Jacob Craig Sharp. Christian Rogers Scherer. Angie Abdelmasiak Shoki. Peyton McKenna Simmons. Destiny Marie Simonetti. Jamal Aaron Sims. Caroline Jean Slatner. Dasha Jade Smith. Mary Margaret Smith. Maximus Alexander Smith. Pollyanna Grace Smith. Chad Kalen Brock Sneed. Jazaria Zyan Snipes. Alexandra Iris Snodgrass. Tabia Borhan Soha. Nicholas Joseph Spadafora. Tyler Dakota Spencer. Erica Grace Springer. Jeremiah Raul Stanley. Ian Christopher Sterrett. Cole Thomas Stein. George Ryan Strudgeon. Serena Michelle Suresh. Thomas Fisher Saddam. Cheslin Schuyler Swanson. Susan Saeed. Austin Jack Tabor. Micah Trayvon Talley. Adioma Victoria Alexandra Tassi. Adita Tatic. Sunita Tatic. Jovi Connor Taylor. Luke Asher Taylor. Carter Grant Tell. Carly Esther Terry. Carter Matthew Thomas. Gavin Nicholas Thomas. Graham Gigi Thomas. Tyler Brian Thorne. Benjamin Charles Thornton. Anna Marie Threadgold. Ariel Simone Tolliver. Jacob Van Tran. Jaden Bao Tran. Kaylee Adele Tufford. Evelyn Claire Tull Springer. Shayla Nevea Turner. Ethan Grant Van Lesser. Nicholas George Van. Bella Alexandra Varone. Talia Tanisha Vincent. Ava Marguerite Walker. Evan Todd Walker. Julia Claire Wall. Kylie Marie Wallace. Wesley Cole Warrener. Janiyah LaShawn Washington. Kennedy Elise Janor Washington. Reese Camden Wasserman. Isaiah Omar Watkins. Micah Robert Wayland. Jack Cameron Wydell. Lily Drew Wershbale. Nathaniel Andrew Wheaton. Cameron Lachey Whidbey. Quinn Davis Whitehurst. Gavin William Widener. Nara India Wiley. Anasia Timesha Williams. Jabari Elijah Khalil Wilson. Liam Gabriel Wilson. Logan Anders Withrow. Kevin Wong. Isabel Anna Wu. Leul Hanok Wubashe. Hunter Wallace Yeager. Ryan Young. Kimora Athena Atlantis. Alexandra Janine Young. Maxim Vyacheslavovich Zagrodniuk. Catherine Helen Zorn.
No drop cards. We did all right. You can put those right in there. Perfect. Thank you.
All right, congratulations to the class of 2024. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Glen Allen High School, I congratulate all of our graduates and now new alumni. It has been my sincere pleasure and honor to serve as your principal. As you embark on your life journey, seeking answers and purpose, remember this: you were born for greatness. You are prepared to face whatever challenges come your way. May your future endeavors be filled with success, and it has been my pleasure to accompany you. As we prepare for the recessional, you will take one final walk together as a group, beginning and end to one part of a journey, but only the beginning of a much greater one. So once again, congratulations to Glen Allen High School class of 2024. All right. Our goal is to get you out here safely, so let's get this started. We, the faculty, all right. We, the faculty and staff of Glen Allen High School, are so very proud of you. We love you. Remember, we're one team, one heartbeat, one family. Family and guests, when the recessional is done, as you leave, you are invited to meet the graduates outside the north side of the building. At this time, class sponsors and junior marshals, please prepare for the recessional. At this time, will everyone please rise for the Glen Allen High School alumni class of 2024.